You got your heroes all picked out, Mr. Wasted? I don't know. So what were you saying? There were 15 heroes that we're going to be able to choose from?
There are 15 elites, apparently. There are 5 unlocked in the beta, but in the article that I read about it, there was also a bit that said 5 of the 15, which is kind of nuts.
That is crazy.
That's going to take a lot of... And they can be leveled up as well, so that's a lot of sort of customization on that front.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay, so because I've got... Here's what I'm taking in. Oh, let me do the... Hello, ladies and gentlemen. CaptainShack here. Welcome to Dawn of War 3. The beta, multiplayer beta. We're playing against some randos. This just started out. I'm joined by Mr. WastedSpace. Hey,
What's up, guys? How's it going?
We got our characters. We played one match against each other and realized that we can't even come close to recording this while playing, like, serious mode, because we just don't talk. We get so serious.
So instead, we're going to get our ass kicked by a couple of randos.
Indeed. A couple of Blood Ravens, apparently. So hopefully they have no idea what they're doing, and we can just wreck them. I'm going in with the Armco colors. I'd show you guys the army painter, but you can't actually go into it. You can't even go to the elite menu.
Yep, you can't do any of it.
Sad times. Well, we're waiting for you, sir.
Just wanting to not click that button until I was sure we were really ready for this. I'm expecting some quite swift death. We've had one game so far.
Yeah, we've one game that was terrible. We were like, what do we do? I don't know what I'm doing, which is fine, because we both played this before, but we played, like, the controlled demo. I think the same demo.
Yes, we both played exactly the same demo. I've played it so many times now it's silly, because to be fair, I was quite enjoying myself. But it does mean that when you're suddenly unleashed on all of the units and all of the buildings, you've got to do it all yourself, rather than the starting with a base already sort of set up. It's a bit confusing the first time round.
And you're talking about the ice map, right? Where you get the Space Marines and you're beating the ever-living hell out of the Eldar.
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one. I played that for like a whole Saturday when I went out to the Relics studio, and that was all we played, which was cool, but it was like, no base building? All right, where are you at?
I am at
right
the
next to me.
Right next to you. Okay.
I'm that big orange mess right next to you. So I start off with my tactical Marine squads that can actually drop from drop pods right away, and I'm going to start building my barracks. Now,
that's quite nice.
One thing that me and you were both surprised by was there's a core now.
Well, it seems in these game modes that we're playing at the moment, I don't know whether these are the only game modes, but it does seem like, yeah, there's a core and that's the thing you've got to protect rather than actually protecting your base.
Yeah, because the base building's back, and I can build buildings anywhere as a Space Marine. I don't know if it's the same for you as the Eldar. I can build, like, my barracks, out into the field, but it doesn't matter if they blow all those up. What matters is the core you're protecting, which is very... I said this in our first match, and I cringed when I said it. Very MOBA.
Dangerous words, indeed.
Dangerous words, right? I'm gonna build some scout snipers.
It's definitely a bit different. It's not Dawn of War 2, and it's not 100% Dawn of War 1 either. I'm not sure what it is yet. It's interesting getting to sort of grips with it a bit and seeing what it is that we've been given.
I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I didn't actually really care for Dawn of War 2 other than the cooperative campaign. All right, I'm gonna go up left, and I'm gonna try to grab, it looks like there's a resource point up here. I don't know, how do I ping you? The ping menu. Oh, that's interesting.
Isn't it all over on the other side now, basically?
It's on the right, and there's like a whole menu for it, but I just told you that I'm heading this direction.
If this one is underway.
And I've got tactical means that I can drop in at a moment's notice if you absolutely need them. So let me know.
I'm going to try and sort of build a defense centrally, but we'll see how well that goes, because, again, Marines are pretty horrible.
Yeah, there's 2 of them that we're going up against. You're having a lot of trouble with my, the Assault Terminators. And I brought in cheap units this time, so I don't have Solaria with me, because I never had her in that last match we played.
You never got to use her. She's so high-tech that you don't get her until right at the end of the match, and thus... Yeah,
it's like, so I figured we could try to push this a little harder, and I'll try to get these units out, because I've got a 2 unit, a 4 unit, and a 7, and I don't know what those numbers, the red indicator represents, other than something that I assume slowly ticks up as we maybe go up the tiers? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See when we unlock units. I'm getting up the armory now. It's actually called the Arsenal. It's totally the armory from all the other Dawn of Wars. I don't know why they changed the name. Looks like you've got a little incoming on your side. You want some reinforcements?
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, grab that,
It's not
and I
too
can
bad.
reinforce you.
Yeah.
Is prepared to arm our warriors.
Not entirely
Okay,
sure where
let him
he's
come
off
in,
to.
let him come in. I'm gonna drop right on their faces.
Sounds good.
Here we go.
sounds good.
Oh, they've got snipers. We might be in trouble. You're gonna have shields, though.
Where's
Hey,
my
what up,
bench?
boys?
Upgrading infantry
How you doing? Now give me the shield!
I've got more coming in.
We've
They're
Alright,
not game with that. They're going to go and take my requisition point.
This servitor.
And I'm starting to upgrade my infantry to make them a little stronger. I do have snipers, but they're already securing a point. Now, there are these abilities that you can take for your units to have, so it's a little bit more like army customization. I've taken one of them out of the 3 is an overwatch for my snipers. I can tell them to watch a zone, and as shit goes down, they'll move in and they'll do
shit.
extra damage to that zone.
I just
All right, I'm
threw
on my
a
way
grenade
to
on
you.
myself.
I see they brought in reinforcements. Actually, I should be grabbing up more locations and actually defending them, shouldn't I? This is why I do comp stomps. I'm terrible at this multitasking.
It's another one of these games where you're just going to have to constantly be looking all over the map. And yeah, this is why I'm always wary of the multiplayer online sort of side of things, because I'm not very good at that.
Yeah, that's why I wanted comp stomps so bad. That's what I do in Dawn of War. Don't judge me.
Our generator is ready.
All right, I'm getting Assault Marines up, and I have my first hero unit, which I picked, which was the Kill Team Iron Maw. It seems like some type of legit scout
Nice, yeah.
unit, I believe. All right, locking down these resources. Oh, I think I just paid for your resource upgrade. I just
Thank you
clicked the
very
button.
much.
You're welcome.
Assault Marine squad deployed.
Here for you, sir. We're gonna want to push out at some point.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. At the moment, I'm just getting... Now I understand webway gates have changed for Eldar completely, so now I sort of vaguely understand how they function. I'm trying to get that on the go, because Eldar without that ability to just jump around the map is a bit limited. Right. At the moment, they own more of these than we do.
We need to
We
move
need to
out.
get-
How about we take our group and push? I just want to click this.
We will attack here.
I've got
Yeah, sure.
reinforcements that I can bring in.
Post is active.
Yeah, I can do some funky stuff.
All right, let's roll. I'm also going to do a armory upgrade. See if I can grab. No, it's all vehicle damage. What do we got over there?
They haven't actually.
All right, they've got.
Get in there. They won't know how much there is until I get in.
I'm getting flamers now, and I'm bringing in my hero.
Nice.
And I'm going to keep pushing on the other side too. Let's keep them off balance. They haven't actually taken this point, so looking good there. Let me know if things go awry. I'm going to start building units back at base. I want to get another builder unit.
Servitor is en route.
A servitor
Enemy
is on
force
route.
has engaged us. To the southeast.
Oh, they're jumping units in now.
Servitor
Roger that. Dispatching.
We're
some
going to need to
assault
pull
marines
back from
myself.
that, I think. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh, they're
Let me
pushing
get
me
my,
on the north. Take them down, boys. All right, I chased them off on this side. The point is still ours.
in progress.
Cool.
Initiating listening.
Do you need
Those snipers,
help on
man.
the other side?
I may. I'm trying to lock down points now. Come on, got it. Shields are up, and I'm building some defenses. So I kind of like this Overwatch ability for the snipers. I wish I could zoom in more on them and actually see the unit better. I miss the alt zoom. How we doing up there? Looks like you've got. We haven't actually captured the
doing
point. I'm
okay.
capping it now.
Okay.
I can check a grenade at that. What is this? Deathwatch throws a vortex grenade at the target position. Causes slow and applies mark for death. It's a circle debuff. I've got your back. Going out now. All right, those guys should take more damage.
I got multiple coming in on my dude up there.
Assault Marines
Roger
ready
that.
for
We're
draw.
going to need to put some defenses on this point.
Yep.
I'm upgrading my boys with, what is this? Flamers. There they go. Cook, you bastards. I'm going to need some backup, though.
Going now. Engaging infantry.
Get closer and you can flamethrower them.
Holy flame.
Oh, I'm going to lose my hero. Cook them with fire.
Will you not get him out?
No, not without them
no.
killing them. I think I can kill these guys. I'm going all
got-
in. Come on, they're burning, they're burning. Both my units are almost dead. I made it, but it's all yours. I can't hold. I killed them all, though.
All right.
That was intense.
I got
I guess I have to come all the way
Macca
back
up
to
there
base.
now. I've got a few more coming over. My webway gates will start helping with this as we go. I don't quite have the things I need yet to be able to really make use of them, but very shortly I will, and then they start like regenning shields and healing things around them and so on.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. I guess I'm gonna... I can't really push out yet. I'm gonna wait. I've got some more drop pod Marines. If you need Marines over there, you let me know. I'm tearing up right now, so we can get better units.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
And once I tear up, I should... Yes, I'll be able to drop 2 orbital relays, 2 of the drop pods. So that'll be nice. I guess
Okay,
I'm waiting on everything else. Why don't I get a barracks up near you? That seems like a good idea.
Yeah, we got to be careful though. These guys will be building up units while we're doing this. You know.
Yeah. That's true, that's true. I'm waiting for my ground troops to get back to base. Why aren't you... Oh, you are healing, just really slowly. Oh, I need a barracks up there so I can take my wounded and fall back to a point that I can actually hold.
Well, I don't know whether you can actually heal off mine, which would be quite cool.
We need to figure that out.
You know, it'd be an interesting little extra bit if you could actually heal off what I'm doing.
We've completed a power generator.
Make
That
the
would be
webway
cool.
gates are pretty funky.
I could make a Deathstorm drop pod. That's the one with all the guns attached to it. Has like an oh shit button. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That way we can counter one of their pushes and then we can push in.
Looks like they're thinking about coming up the top there.
Doing it now.
You're not healing. Why aren't you healing? Reinforce. Oh, I have to pay for it. That's why. Alright, my elites are heading your direction.
Cool.
This battle has escalated to the second phase.
Escalated to the second phase.
Which I think is how they get the ranks, essentially, for our guys. You know, like, there's that little number for them when you're selecting your elites. That sort of says, I think that's the battle rank when you actually get access to it. So they're really just going to sit back there and do that.
They're probably. Attack shield generators is our objective. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
A requisition generator is
They've
ready.
got snipers
Take
up
them
here
down,
that are being
snipers.
a pain in the arse.
This destination elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm dealing with a few units on this side.
Call forth our elite warriors, Commander.
This is like a stealth area. Oh! They're scouting this zone right here that I'm at. I can take them out. Free kill right here for my troops. So it says our objective is to take out enemy shield generators. I'm gonna go in and take out enemy shield generators.
Yeah, we need to push up this side where on the right-hand side a little because they've got those scouts that are just slowly taking down our all of our buildings there. They're sitting out of range and being an arse.
Well, then we need to get out there and wreck their face. I've got reinforcements good to go. I've got my elites up there, and I should be able to now start getting ground vehicles. Oh, I can bring in Gabriel Angelos the second you need it.
That'll help. Sudden Gabriel.
Boom, in your face. Because that's how he works. I still can't build... Ah, machine cult. Coming online at our rec point right here.
We are battling a weak enemy force.
Yeah, they're just still sitting up there with those snipers being annoying.
Alright, I want to keep him. We'll wait to bait them out. Alright, here, they're counterattacking me. I'm going in. Can't seem to drop troops here. Oh, I can only put Gabriel in way in the back. What kind of bullshit is that?
Where's the counterattack? Oh, I see. There's a little bit coming in there.
Yeah, just a bit. I'm gonna go smack him in the face. They have no idea what's coming for them. Little did they know, God Splitter in their face. Everybody's favorite little jump.
Yep, everyone's favourite jump, that one. Definitely no complaints about that ever.
Nope, it was the best thing that they ever did. Oh, we're gonna get some shit. It's gonna be good.
Poke the bear!
Where are you going? Come back! There's no running. Kill their faces. Oh, that's one of their turrets. I don't want to go into that. So they've got these turrets, weirdly enough. Come on, guys, take that out. That defend their base. I'm gonna flag one that I'm talking about so you know see what I'm saying too. There's one right here. I guess we gotta kill that before we can get to their base. That's like defending their core.
There's one on the right-hand side as well that they've been buffing up and defending, and as I said, that's why we need to deal with those snipers. They're just whittling our troops down. Am I going to have to unlock
Gabriel over here.
Over what, right side?
Yeah, I'm in trouble. Mayday.
We have sacrificed another elite on the altar of war.
I've lost my elite unit. Not quite sure where though. Do we take out the shield generator at least? No. Even with a... Alright, whack him. Just whack him.
Requisition is high, but abundance is useful only if it wins us this battle.
Reinforce.
Alright, I'm gonna build more units. I'm really failing at multitasking here. We also need to tier up. That's what I'm just forgetting about. No, I can't tier up yet. I need 225.
Oh, you did win with Gabriel. Just about.
Did I? No, he's gonna die. Oh,
he's
that was
gonna die, but you beat them back.
Yeah, but I didn't take out the objective like I wanted to.
Very good. Ready, jump jets engaged.
Because that's the objective. Attack enemy shield generators.
Yeah, well, you're not alone.
Oh, hey. There you are. Alright, I'm gonna fall back and get some of my units back here. Elite point generator! Need those. Creating our resources now. Gabriel's got some health on him. I'm bringing you reinforcements, though.
Assault Marine squad deployed.
What on earth is that rubbish?
That is one of their... Oh, they've got their vehicles. Hope you got
they've got their stuff
capability.
up. I've got anti-vehicles, yeah. It's just on the other side of the map.
I can harass this pretty well.
Foe would destroy a requisition generator. New target, tactical marine. Understood.
You can actually just kind of fly in circles around them, cause some trouble. You're not gonna be able to get her out of there, huh?
Oh, wait. Oh, God. She's... Where is she? No. That was just a mistake.
Destroy a requisition generator. A
Falling back to
requisition
defenses.
generator has been destroyed.
One of our wreck generators was taken out. What?
Give your faith in us. We'll be rewarded tenfold. We've completed
They're
They've
pushing
got-
the
they've got
other side.
requisition generator.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to stop them. Oh shit, let him around. But my turret is doing absolutely nothing to them.
Our infantry is felled.
It's alright, I
Vulnerable
got something,
listening
hopefully.
post.
I wonder if I could repair that for you.
We're losing warriors out there. It shall be as
Well, I've got some ground troops for you. What we
We are in
need
danger of losing a resource point.
is a las cannon. That would be nice. I think I'm missing a building. That's what I didn't do. There you go. I wonder if you can sit the shield with that. Alright, build unit. Give me a Doctrine Chapel. That's what I'm missing. That's why I don't have las cannons. I've got my elite units I could bring in. Let's do this. Let's take these fools out. You're taking out his Dreadnought. I'm coming in. And you've got the heavy cannon there. Beautiful.
New drop pod bay is online. What shall we do
You don't need to be in it to throw it. What are you doing?
Yeah, they're pushing down the right side throughout all of this is the only problem. We have probably lost this one.
No.
Just looking at, because they're coming in, they're going to be coming in the other side shortly.
Right.
Heavy bolter devastators readying for look to our vulnerable listening post.
I've got reinforcements on the way up. I mean, we still have over half the map. They haven't even taken the shield generator down yet, so I'm coming up.
Fine. Stupid shitty Terminators. Have some of this.
A listening post has been targeted by our foes.
Come on, get up there, get up there, get up there. I've arrived to give you a little hand. I'm gonna push him off you.
Look to our vulnerable listening post. Guide my blade. En route to assault marines.
Kill him. Reinforcements will be here
We
shortly.
have lost a listening post in the region. Last cannon devastators are in position with the enemy.
All right, my last cannons are finally ready. Do I want to?
Heavy bolter devastators are ready to drop at your command. Vehicle durability upgrade.
Start
They're coming in the other side.
Yep, I see it. I see it.
It's fine. I have got stuff down there. I just need to surprise him with the fact that I haven't actually committed everything yet.
And we need to push up north and take that. What do we have? I've got snipers that can take out those infantry that are running from you. Gabriel's ready to come back in. I say we attack this northern base here and get those resources back.
Mm-hmm.
Let us get to it, snipers.
I'll scout with my snipers to see what they've got at the old shield generator. Can we upgrade base?
Oh, they've
yet?
got stuff over there.
Yes,
Okay.
I can. Do they?
Mm-hmm.
All right, reinforcements coming in now. Let's just wreck this.
Let us do our brothers are met by an enemy force. Look east.
It's ours.
Season ground. Season ground. This is Gabriel.
No, scouts! God, you weren't supposed to go that far. You're taking a lot of fire in the middle.
We've captured a point.
You can wait and I can come in and give you a hand.
Oh shit.
I'm on my way with an infantry killer, a melee target that can get in the side of that. If he hurries. How far can you jump? Oh, you can't actually jump that far. For as much as everybody gave you shit, you really don't jump far. Alright, he's going in the middle of it. So I wonder if we get, like,
They're doing a pretty good job of coming around the back again while we do this, by the way.
let's see what we got. Yeah, I see it.
Tier 3 upgrade complete. Requisition
Get out of
five.
here.
Vehicle weaponry is improved.
That's gotta be it, though, hasn't it?
Well, we take out the shield generator, yeah. And we got elite points for that. I can now use the orbital bombardment cannon thing, which I'm going to use to defend us.
We're gonna need to defend ourselves with it, yeah.
Bring it in
Stay
now.
inside, stay
Watch
inside the
your
shield,
units.
don't forget, they can't hurt.
Yep. Watch your units there. I'm going to try to pull this laser away as soon as it comes down. There it is.
We've completed an elite point generator.
There we go. I've taken out his dreadnought, at least gotten its attention.
Northwards.
It's up to you to kill Gabriel, though, that's in your base. We felled an elite foe, and I can finally start building some proper tanks.
Readying for drop.
Yeah, let's do this. That's what my bonuses are in, too, by the way. Tankiness of Doom. All right, that's it for that. Laser of Death. So I guess us completing that objective of taking out the shield generator unlocked my big laser beam?
Yeah, possibly. It didn't do it for me, but
Okay, where's my structure? There we go. Building Devastators.
Devastators for deployment.
Got lots of rec points. Time to start using them. I don't think they're expecting this. I'm building a ton of units.
mm-hmm.
Kill team, give me your order. Your faith in us will be rewarded.
See you pushing up. I'll bring some units that way and start upgrading the resources behind you. Last cannon team deployed.
Agents in this speed.
I do miss the ability to load up my infantry into a structure and then drop them in on the other side of the map.
Enemy Space Marines heavy ability in progress.
I mean, that just felt really good. Pushing up with you on the left as well. Get Gabriel up there.
An Annihilator is in drop
Oh, watch it!
position.
Watch it here. You've got lasery doom on you.
Ready, jump jets engaged.
Now they do have a structure. I think you can kill it.
Point assault underway.
It's about to run out anyway, isn't it?
Brothers are
Yeah, I
ready
think
to
so.
deploy at your word. We are battling a weak enemy force.
Take out the shield generator so we can get through. Destroy the enemy turrets to get through. So this game mode. Whoa, we got massive attack right here. I'm changing positions. This is death.
This is Gabriel.
No, it's not.
Understood.
Oh, I got Gabriel here. Yeah, no, screw that. I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Remember who we're here with.
Remember, they've got a Devastator though.
Yeah.
Or not Devastator. What are these things called? The giant doom thing. All the guns all over it. Drop pod.
Team deployed.
Yeah.
That's, oh, it's dead. Well, that was
Yeah.
Pod is available.
considerably easier than I thought.
Season ground.
Oh man, I can bring in tanks soon. You need, tell me where you need it, and I'll drop tanks for you.
Nice. I think we're pretty close to being to having these guys now.
I think you're right, because I've got a nice group of infantry in the back. I'm doing all of our resource upgrades as well.
Nice. Sorry, I've been slacking on those a bit, I think.
That's where most of my resources have been going. I'm ready to push in. You want to pick one of these suckers and blow it up?
Yep, let me just send the last of my troops up that direction. And I've been slacking on upgrading is one of my main ones.
Oh, same here. I've paid little attention to it. It's not something I'm proud of.
Cool. Well, that massive turret, those turrets hurt like hell.
So we got to go in together. But let's do it before they get reinforcements.
Yeah, I've got my Eldritch Storm now, so as soon as we get in there...
I'm going in. I'll use my hero to tank it. And then I can shield myself for a few seconds. And armor is coming in to give you a hand. Let's do this. Now be aware, we've got enemy infantry incoming.
Mm-hmm. Where from?
Marking now.
Right, there we go. Cool.
Alright, my hero is down. Kind of expected.
And you folks, have some fun.
So those vehicles they think are so useful are crap compared to my armor, so eat this. You should have a shield based on my passive I picked up. Trying to take out the laser. It's the primary target. Put my banner down for a buff for us. Alright, the laser is down. Nicely done. Scout snipers wait coordinates for landing. Excellent. I want to scout with you guys. Wow, they still did some damage to my armor. Oh no! You see that? You see that purple line on my armor? That's my shield. That's the passive I took.
Ah.
Let's go in. Let's go break stuff. I've got so many units waiting to come in from back here. Where are you guys located? Get up here.
I'm just making sure that I'm not completely giving up on that central space so that they can't come through behind us either.
Good plan. I'm focusing on their armor with my own. Oh, they got last cannons. Those need to die. Can't bring you in here? Why can't I bring you in here? Shit. I can get us a laser beam for cover. Dropping it now.
I've pretty much lost everything I had in there now. Yep.
Alright, well don't worry. I'm gonna make him pay for it. Gonna lose my 2 tanks, but I might be able to take out...
I've been working on some surprises for them.
Excellent.
I've been heavily teching up this whole time, so...
Can I not move you, laser? No, I can't move you. My other infantries have just crashed. Where are you guys located? Get over here and reinforce these boys. They're in serious trouble. I like that it talks shit and tells me that you have a surplus of power. Get good and use your resources.
We are battling an enemy force. Look northeast.
Rally here. My infantry's on its way up. You want to wait with your armor. I'm almost there.
Requisition is high, but abundance is useful only if it wins us this battle.
We have come to the
Oh!
field of battle.
Oh, I see what you've got.
Hello!
Why, hi. How you doing? All right, you go first.
Yeah, I think I probably will, shall I?
Yeah, I'll cover you. You see the bits of scrap on the battlefield? That's all for the orcs to use. Kind of cool. All right, follow me in.
Hey, friend.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, they're trying to chase him out, and now they're going to realize that was a mistake.
Mistakes were made, and all I've got is like heavy guns chasing you. I've got my armor moving up. They'll be caught up with us in a second. Everything I've got is deployable, so
Deployed.
you boys get in there. Don't wait.
A drop pod is available.
You know you Terminators want to be part of that.
Team deployed.
Shank.
And you see they're all frozen in stasis as well.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Can they? Oh, I can't shoot it when they're like that. Interesting. As soon as they wake up, they're dead, though.
Well,
Gnarly.
it's good to know that if it's unacceptable for a certain man to jump, then what the hell do they think of that?
I'm looking forward to hearing about that.
Oh, that's cool unit.
I'm sure there's some arbitrary reason why that
Holy
thing's allowed to
Christ.
jump, though.
Stands ready.
Holy Christ, that's a cool unit.
Gabriel, get in here.
It even makes cool noises. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I take that. I'm a little jealous that I didn't bring my knight, Selena in. I should have brought her in, or Solaria.
Yeah, old Solaria.
We should go
Although
for the core.
this- Probably, yeah. Oh, they're trying to pick him up. How cute.
They're trying to laser him. That's durable. Going for the core. Now, guys, don't get too angry at the fact that there's like a core mechanic in this, because this is probably just a game mode that you can play as an option. I doubt this is the only way to play skirmish or multiplayer matches. At the moment, there are no AIs for us to play against, so we're just using the only game mode they have in the 3 maps. Destroy enemy power core. I can't seem to attack it though, so I'm gonna just blow up all their stuff. We didn't kill their... Oh, the core is open. The core has to be open for this to work.
Oh, I see.
Firing at it
Cool.
and bringing in some more armor. There it goes. Ooh, our first multiplayer match.
And it's a win.
And,
And that sound is... Wow, the sound effects are so good. It feels way impactful when you start doing some of that later stuff with the big heavy units. That was fun.
That was fun. All right, yeah, let's talk about now that we played. We played a full multiplayer match against human beings. I want to hear your thoughts, just initially, because I know it's going to change over, multiple matches.
Yeah,
first
definitely it's
impressions.
gonna change. First impressions is it is different. Now you get to sit down and play. It is different, definitely. But I quite like it. It's quite. There's a very high paced. While your army isn't sort of like sort of able to deal with these big guys on its own necessarily. The big guys play a massive. I don't know. It's weird. I'm struggling to summarize this because I really enjoy the hero mechanic. But at the same time, I really enjoy an army building mechanic. And I don't know yet whether that balance is right. Those heroes seem pretty god tier at times. But then again, the one I was using there is only ever going to be available right at the end.
That's true. Yeah, you had to wait to the very end. If we would have gotten a rush, you never would have seen that thing. I never saw in the match that we were just playing against each other, kind of figuring things out. I never saw that last unit, our knight, so... I get what you're saying, though. I love the building mechanics. I've never liked hero mechanics in a strategy game. Didn't like them in Warcraft 3. I don't know about this yet, and we can't talk about balance because we haven't played enough matches. But I am enjoying what I've played so far, and I love how impactful my abilities feel, and the fact that in the middle of all the shit going on, I know I throw a grenade. I knew I threw a grenade there, and it stuns somebody when you're playing with the scouts. Or I knew, that the laser is an epic ability that you actually get fairly early, and can change things. It's just I like how the abilities feel thus far. The jump jetting into a group and watching them fly in every direction.
Yeah, that's an important one. It's not just the elite units' abilities you're talking about there either, is it? It's all of the abilities. Even the little squads can have some really amazing abilities that can completely change how the tide of the battle goes.
Yeah, and as we're talking about the hero abilities, the heroes themselves can feel really powerful. I feel like at the moment they're really hard countered. So if it's a vehicle hero or a heavy armored hero, if you have the anti-armor weapons and you let them sit on that target for a while, they seem to die pretty quickly. I don't know though. The higher tier ones need more experimentation. What do you counter Gabriel with? And the first thing that I think of is maybe the sniper recon team that I get. The Scout Marines. That's actually probably how you do it.
I just think plasmas. plasmas or lascans or something like that, and something essentially anti-heavy armor.
Yeah.
Because he is stomping around in Terminator armor after all.
That's
He's
true.
essentially got that thick plating. So I mean, this is the nice thing. We get to play around, and with the 15 different elites, that's a lot of different ways in which a battle can play out with those elites in, and a lot of sort of working out which elites they've got is going to be both important but kind of fun. That point where something like Wraith Knight Taldir drops on the battlefield for the first time, you're like, oh dear.
Oh, she's there.
Oh
God.
dear.
How do we
so
deal with
the third
this?
one was Taldir. Okay.
And you're talking about mixing in the 15 heroes, then you can have 3 on your team. Then you get the passives or the abilities. Like, I'm looking at the ones that I picked for that, and I don't know if you noticed it, but I had a shield over my Predator tanks because I took an ability, and that's just constant. That wasn't like a thing I had to turn on. I just picked that because I knew I was going to go armor. So, like, the enemy that you're playing against, and then his passives that he picks up, or his ability. What do you call these things? These are...
Doctrines. They're your army doctrines, yes.
Which you can unlock more of, and you were saying that there's like a ton more of these that's going to be in the main game.
I think there's like 18 doctrines, and 6 are available in this beta, and then, yeah, we've got the 15 elites on top of that. So that, if you consider you can use 3 of both of those at any given time, and one of them's impactful from a sort of approach of it's a huge, great unit with cool abilities, and the other one's impactful from more sort of subtle approach where if you like playing a certain style, like you like your Predators, you can do something to kind of tweak the overall gameplay in that direction.
Yep, and you can push it just to be a little bit stronger in that area, because I think that shield is really cool. I could retreat with the Predator, having it fire behind itself as it runs away, and have that shield soak up some damage. Like, that's so nice. But, all right, well, I really enjoyed my first multiplayer competitive match with you, Mr. Wasted, and I hope we get to do a few more.
Yeah, that was very, very good fun. I would look forward to a bit more of this, although I am looking forward to also, as we mentioned, a bit of Comp Stomp. But
Oh, I need my
cheers,
comp
man.
stomp. All right. If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel for sci-fi modding gaming goodness, or Mr. Wasted Space. He does a lot of Space Engineers stuff. And what do you got going on right now?
Right now, obviously, working on Group Survival as usual, but there's a few bits coming up over this weekend. More Dawn of War, RimWorld as usual, Stalker as usual, which is an awesome, set in the alternate history of Chernobyl sort of thing.
Heavily modded, right? Like, you're doing...
Yep, heavily
Yeah.
modded, been fixed. It's a game from 2008, so it kind of needs to be heavily modded. But the storyline is behind that. It's like Fallout, but really grim, really dark. So I'm quite enjoying that. And then start of next week, bit of Galactic Junk League as well with their Cyberpunk update.
Cool. All right, guys, you know I'm heading off to the Star Wars Celebration in the middle of next week, so I'm going to be gone, but I'm hoping to have, some content ready to go for while I'm gone. And keep up with me on Twitter. If you're going to Orlando for the celebration, follow me on Twitter, and I'll probably do a meetup while I'm there. So, and I will be dressed up. So keep an eye on Twitter for pictures of that, me and Tabby dressed up as rebels from Rogue One. All right, guys. Later, everybody.